So basically I wanted to film a video today and I was going to do a haul. It was all ready, I ordered everything for my holiday next week, it all came and basically none of it fits. So I didn't want to do a video and show you stuff basically that I didn't like, because I didn't really see the point of that, and if I tried on the try on clips you would see that it didn't suit me and none of it fitted at all. So I needed to do my makeup today, so I thought I'd just sit down and have a bit of a chat with you, do my makeup. I've just come out of the shower and I've prepped my skin already. I've put a serum and a moisturiser and an eye cream on, and yeah, I'm just going to chat with you and do my makeup and see how this goes. I mean, this look could look terrible, but hopefully it will look a little bit decent. So I've been loving the Body Shop all-in-one BB cream. I've got mine in 01. I'm going to just take it on a big Real Techniques brush. This is the cheek brush, and I'm just going to use that to buff it in. I used to hate this product, but I picked it out of my makeup collection the other day and thought I'd try it, and I loved it. I've fallen in love with it. So it comes out white and it's like a colour corrector. So all you do is just put it on and you think, oh my god, is it like that colour? But then once you start buffing it in, it sort of fixes your skin tone. It's really lovely because it's so dewy. But I'm really oily, so I thought, oh, the dewy isn't going to look very nice, but it does. It looks amazing. I don't really know whether it's sort of mattifying as well, I'm not sure, but this seriously looks amazing. I don't know how much it is. I know they've got about 4 colours. They do have a lighter colour than this if you're quite pale. And then obviously they've got 2 darker ones as well. But yeah, I love it and I'm so glad I've fallen in love with it. I think because I had a really bad skin sort of the start of this hot weather that we've had, and I picked this up and I think it's got like, it's a cream basically, but it's sort of like a moisturiser. So it basically just has helped my skin out by giving it a bit more moisture, which I think is nice in the summer because sometimes your skin can dry out and stuff like that. I don't think it's got an SPF in it. I'm just looking at it. I don't think it has, but just the only thing. So I put a moisturiser on which has got an SPF in, so I don't have to worry. But if you want to put an SPF on, I advise buying one and then putting this on top. But it's so easy to blend in. You can do it with your fingers. I choose to do it with a brush, but it gives me a really nice coverage as well, and it's not thick and cakey like a moisturiser would be. So yeah, I always miss these bits along my jaw there. I always forget, so must make sure I blend those in. And I have been getting a few comments on my skin recently about how nice and dewy and summery it looks, and I think it's down to this foundation. So that's my foundation done. I mean, in the light it does look a bit patchy actually, but it's not, it's just covered it really nicely. And you can see like the sheer and the shine it's got. It's really lovely. It just makes you look really healthy. Just push it down there, on my neck. Just give me a bit of coverage on my boobage area, because I am extremely pale. Okay, so for concealer, I use a mixture of the two, and the reason I do that is because I don't really like a really highlighted look with this foundation, because I don't think it really goes. I think if you're wearing a really like high coverage foundation, then a light highlighting concealer looks nice, but I like to use a mixture of like a normal skin colour, my normal skin tone, and then a highlighting one. So first of all I use Maybelline Fit Me in the shade number 10. And then sort of in the inner corner to highlight a little bit, I'll use the Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in number C1. So all I do is I take my concealer, my Revolution Fit Me, which is like my skin colour, basically, under my eyes to conceal. A little bit on my chin. I try not to do too much down the nose actually. I take it with a beauty blender. I need my little mirror this time to be able to see where I'm going. I try not to put too much on my nose, only because I've had I never usually get this, but I've had the most amazing freckles come out. Like, they're probably not amazing, they're probably really, like, there's hardly anything there compared to most people. but for me, they look really lovely, my freckles. So I don't want to hide them very much. This concealer is quite nice because it's still quite sheer. So if I blend the concealer out a lot, you can still see the freckles, which is what I want. What I love about this concealer is it complements the dewiness. So it's not a matte concealer, so it looks really nice. My skin, I have to admit, my skin does look quite oily today because I did put a serum on. Because I really wanted to hydrate and treat my skin. But if you could just powder it down, that's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to take the lighter concealer. What I love about this concealer is the brush. It's massive, the applicator. You know, just take a little bit where I would normally highlight, basically. For me, like this is a lot of makeup, but it's quite light coverage because I've used quite a light coverage base, like as in the CC tinting cream. Whereas usually I'd wear, my favourite ever foundation is the number 7, I think it's called Beautifully Matte. And I get it in the second to lightest shade. And that is my favourite ever foundation. I always get comments on it. I just think, give me a listing. I just think it looks amazing on me, and I would recommend it to anyone because it's so lovely. So that's my concealer and that done. I think it looks really lovely. Now I do something a bit weird, which some of you may not like and you may not want to include or whatever, but I've got these Body Shop little, I don't know what these are, it's called the Sparkler Golden Shimmer All Over Shimmer Dust. So it looks like this, and all I do is I spray it quite far away from my face just to give me a bit more glow, and it really looks lovely. All I do is I protect the top of my head because I don't want any shimmer in there, and I just spray. It doesn't come out very much at all, hardly anything. You can probably see the glitter going around. Choking me. But yeah, I just think that's really lovely, and it just sort of adds a bit of glow to the skin, so that's really nice. What should I do next? A bit of highlight, a little bit of cream highlight. This is the Kiko Radiant Touch Creamy Concealer Highlighter in the shade 100. I used to use Benefit's What's Up, but that's run out, and this is the same. In fact, actually, this might be a bit more creamier. So all I do is I take it in a C around my face, like that. In fact, I don't know whether this is better than the Benefit one. I would sort of say they're very similar, but this is more buttery. So if you want more of a matte effect, probably say go with the Benefit one. This one's more buttery, but this is a fraction of the price. So yeah, I do love this. And then all I do is I just blend it with my beauty blender again. The thing I like about this is it's really natural, so you don't have to worry about it looking really unnatural or anything. It just gives the skin a really nice glow. My boyfriend always says in my videos that I always say I love that or I love this too much. So I guess some people may be finding it annoying, like him, but I can't help it. I always say it, I've always said it, so I apologise now if it's annoying anyone. Okay, so base is done, like skin base. I'm going to go in with a bit of blush. You can hear my church bells. This is the Max Factor Miracle Touch Cream Blush. I've got it in the shade Soft Pink, number 14. Oh, I put the lid on for anyone, come on. I love this. So all I do is I just put it on my finger, just a little bit, and then I just take it up on the apples and I blend it with the finger. This just allows it to sort of melt in the skin a little bit. I never used to be a fan of blush, to be honest, but I love this one. So that's just added a bit of glow to my face. I think it looks really lovely, as I always say. For my eyes, I'm first of all going to take Colour Tattoo by Maybelline in pink gold as a base. I used to love these when I was younger. I remember wearing them to school because they were so quick and so easy to put on. And again, I just use my eyelid, my eyelid. I just use my finger. This is actually really lovely. I forgot how nice it is. You don't need too much either, which is nice. I mean, they are a bit of a throwback product. Everyone used to use On and On Bronze. I've actually got that in my collection somewhere. I do sometimes use it because it is really nice. But I just take the pink shade. And then in terms of my eyeshadow, I'm not really going too much, or I'm not doing anything really detailed. I just want stuff that's really scruffy. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked palette. And I'm going to take Ounce, which is this one, the M1, the one that I've used the most. And I'm just going to take it on my brow bone on a big fluffy brush. This is the... I've just realised that none of that was filming, which is the most annoying thing ever. So basically, I took Ounce on the brow bone, and then the next one is, what's that called? Chaser. Took it all over the lid. I took Sourced, which is that one there. Next one in the crease, and now on the outer crease, I used Low Blow, which is the next one in there. And I just used a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush for all of them, and just put it all on my eye basically. And then for my lid colour, I'm going to use another colour tattoo. This is in Metallic Pomegranate. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this. The reason I love this is because it's purple, but it's got a little bit of gold in it. And I'm just going to put that on the lid. Again with my finger. Looks really nice actually. You might not be able to see it. In a minute I'll go in my eye a little bit, zoom in, so you guys can see what it looks like. But it looks really nice. The gold glitter really complements the eye. Oh, I love that. I'm well chuffed with that. Some people are going to be like, oh my god, your makeup skills are terrible. But it's easy, it's simple, it's everyday, that's why I do it. So let's zoom you in. So this is my eye look. So easy. So yeah, I love that. So I'm going to just finish off the eyes, I think. So I always curl my lashes. These are number 7 eyelash curlers. And I always curl them so that my eye keeps the curl, otherwise my eyelashes just look awful. These ones are worse, this side, because I wore some fake eyelashes, some really cheap ones. This is a Benefit colour liner, by the way, just going to do my top line and my waterline. So I wore some really cheap lashes one day, and I took off the lashes, and loads of my eyelashes ripped out. So yeah, that's why I've lost loads of my lashes. I'm just going to use mascara, Benefit's Bang Out Bang. I've only got a mini one, but I love it. This reminds me of doing the makeup at my volunteering. I volunteer at a charity called Look Good Feel Better, which is basically a charity for men and women who are cancer patients, and I work at the women's charity, and we basically teach them how to do makeup when they are having treatment. And if you guys have got some spare time, definitely look at getting involved with the charity, whether you go to the sessions or whether you donate some makeup or you do a fundraiser for them, or whether they are the most amazing charity, and they do not get enough credit at all, and hardly anyone knows about them. But I basically sit down with a load of women and teach them how to do makeup with some other people and go through the steps of doing makeup, and it's honestly the most amazing and rewarding thing ever. I love it so much. So I've done my top lashes. Just gonna add some powder. I'm gonna use the Rimmel Match Perfection in translucent. I'm gonna do this while you're still close so you can see what I do, but I just use a little brush. This is Real Techniques setting brush. It's a little tiny brush. I tap out some of the powder. I'm running out of this, I think. Just a little bit. And then I always take my finger just to make sure the foundation isn't creased. Take loads of powder and just put it under my eye. Just to set that. Tell me more, tell me more. I haven't even done my eyebrows yet, but actually they don't look too bad today. I'm just going to take the rest of the powder sort of on my oily patches, which is my nose. Go horrendously oily, and then just a little bit on my chin. You can't really see because you're so close because I was doing my eyes. Okay, so once I've done that, I can do my bottom layers of mascara. I absolutely love this. What's it called? Mascara. It's going to say concealer. It just looks so lovely, and I quite like how it's messy underneath as well. Obviously if you don't like the messy look, you could just take a cotton bud and clean underneath, but I really like it. So I'm going to do my eyebrows now, I think. I use Brow Archery by Soap and Glory in Brownie Points. So all I'm going to do is brush my brows through first with a spoolie. Now I do get my brows waxed and tinted. I mean, I haven't had them tinted probably for about a month, I think. So they're not tinted now. Sometimes I don't always get them tinted because they are quite dark anyway. But I always get them waxed because I've got quite dark hair. They always need a wax. Otherwise they just get like woolly children and they just look dreadful. But all I do is I do them quite rough like that, like they look horrible like this. And then I just brush them out again with my spoolie all the way through, right to the end. And then when I get to the front of the brow, I brush up. And it just looks better. It looks a lot more natural. I don't like an unnatural looking brow. And then if it's like the product, you need a bit more product, all you do is you just go in with a bit more. But that looks alright. Well, actually, I might need a bit in the top of this one. This one is a pain in the arse. Excuse my French. That's alright. They look alright, don't they? Better than nothing. Better than nothing. The hardest thing when I go to look and feel better is having to do eyebrows, because obviously the women quite often don't have eyebrows because of the chemo. They've lost their eyebrows. The most amazing thing is the brow mapping, because you can get your eyebrows still looking so gorgeous and so amazing. And that's what I love, is when women are like, oh, I don't want to do my eyebrows because I don't want them to look really unnatural and thick and horrible. And when you take time and you show them how to do it, just their smiles at the end, realising that actually it's really easy and you can still do it. It's just amazing. I love it. Let's sort this ponytail out. My hair needs a wash, but you know, lazy times. I am very lazy. Oh, what's happening here? Oh. It's just bloody cut out of filming again. Second time. So I'm just using bronzer. So I put it wherever I want it really. I put loads on. This is Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And hopefully it just filled my brows. That's all I've done. Oh, and I added some blush. The blush I added is the Natural Collection blush in the colour Pink Cloud. So that's all I've done. So hopefully you didn't miss that, but you may have done. Okay, nearly finished. I'm going to do highlight. We all love a little bit of sparkle. And I love my highlight to be sparkly. So the highlight I use, it's got no lid on it, so I have to keep it in a Waitrose plastic bag in my makeup bag, but this is the MUA Endurance Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter in Iridescent Gold. This is by far the best highlighter in the whole entire world. It is so, so gorgeous. It's good for an everyday look. It's good for a night look. And I always get compliments on this, so it must be quite good. I do like to put it on my inner eye as well. Just a little bit. Sometimes if I put too much highlight on, I like to go back and add a bit more bronzer. Here's my little Waitrose bag. Very professional I am. Sometimes I might just take my blush and powder brush again because it's a bit bigger. And if I've got too much highlight on, add loads more bronzer just so I don't look washed out. But actually I think today I look alright. Could watch this back, I could look terrible. But who cares, because we're just playing with a little bit of makeup. That's the thing I hate about I think my face is my lips because they're really tiny. So I'm just going to use a Topshop lip liner in Bee Stung. And I blend it so I don't get a really harsh line. Now my boss uses this. This is how I got to know it. She had it in her makeup bag. And her lips were always really lovely. I know that sounds a bit weird, but her lips were always really nice, so I went out and brought it. For my lip colour today, I'm going to go for a bit of a nudie lip because I'm going for natural. I'm going for the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London 04. Let's put this on, see what it looks like. Got it all over my lips, teeth, no teeth, classic glue. Quite nice this. Quite nice, quite like it. I mean, if you don't like a matte lip, I'm actually going to add some gloss to mine. This is the Hawaiian Tropics lip gloss in Island Berry, and it's got an SPF 25 in it, so I'm going to be taking this to Ibiza next week. A little bit of this one. Lovely. How lovely. I've got lipstick on my teeth. So this is the finished look. I will be wearing this when I go to Ibiza next week, which I'm so excited about. So excited. Don't know if I'm going to be doing any holiday videos. As I said, I ordered loads of stuff, but it all looks absolutely shite. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to be wearing. And it is worrying me a little bit. But yeah, hopefully I find some clothes to wear so that I look a little bit decent in Ibiza. How sad. But yeah, that is the finished look. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much, you weren't too bored. Maybe you saw some products you like. I don't know. Maybe you just thought, oh, this girl's incredibly boring, and I'm gonna click off right now. But yeah, that's the finished look. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!